This next video is a pretty rare occurrence, a Monday college football game, as BYU faces Navy, and the two programs meet for only the third time, I believe, in their program's histories. The quarterbacks are a study in contrast, with Zach Wilson being an athletic but conventional quarterback who is 6'3" and strong-armed. And then on the other side, in Dalen Morris, you have an inexperienced senior quarterback who entered the camp prior to the season as the third-string quarterback and fought his way to the top. He's 6'1" and 206 with a strong arm, but obviously Navy doesn't want to throw the football. That's practically a trick play in their offense. Each team will have to be very careful on defense, but in different ways. The BYU defense, of course, and once again, if you're playing a drinking game where you take a shot every time they say eye discipline or assignment sound, you will not make it to the third quarter, so don't do that. But that being stated, they have the big run plugger. They do have Kaisis Tonga, who is 321 pounds and a powerful, active guy, sort of in the Vince Wilfork vein, so he might be able to take away some of that fullback dive action, which is really the heart of a big day for Navy. Their quarterback, of course, is a runner, and of course they have their backs and B-backs. So guys who would be quote-unquote slot receivers or wings in another kind of offense are also primarily ball carriers. They throw the ball, like I said, almost as a trick play. While BYU has Katoa, who's a solid running back who can also get to the edge, Wilson, athlete, and they're missing their big piece, or a big piece of their offense, in Matt Cushman. But look for Gunnar Romney, who's a very good wide receiver, to step up and take some of that load off, and Dax Milne, who's another good target, and have a young man named Isis Rex. And this will be sort of his trial by fire, but he'll get a chance to show what he can do in replacing Matt Bushman, who was a projected top 50 pick, who unfortunately hurt his foot and won't be playing. For Navy's defense, they have about two or three guys, legitimate NFL prospects, which doesn't happen all the time with Navy. The most prominent is just a junior, and that's Diego Fajo, who is a sizable guy, 6'2" and change, about 240, that can run. They also have Helmut Morris, is a corner who's project to nickel at the next level. And they have a striker, which is a safety linebacker hybrid, who also has some real talent. And I guess the questions, a question, one is just, can they hold up the size disadvantage they're going to face? I mean, that happens most of the time when the Naval Academy takes the field. They give up both size and speed to most teams they play. But they have the advantage when it comes to two things. One, once again, we talked about the fact that they have very few teams see nowadays. I mean, I can remember when triple option was quite common. You know, it ruled the roost in the Big 12 and the Southwest Conference for many years, but that was a long time ago. So they have that advantage. The advantage they have, of course, is that, I mean, it's a cliche, but their players are very smart, very tough, and very disciplined. These are, once again, future war fighters. The idea of facing a third Nate is not going to shake these guys. So, most of the touts out there have given a 2-point or 1.5-point edge to BYU. I think Navy does find a way to pull this game out. That's very contingent upon their death by 1,000 cuts offense. Almost it's fool's gold, but I wouldn't worry too much about getting plays. Don't overreact to giving them a big play against Navy. If they get a couple of, even one or two big passes, you don't want to overreact to that and become passive on defense. You want to be aggressive. You want to penetrate. You want to over, because that's how you give up those big plays, but you don't on your heels. So get used to getting cut. I know that both teams have had truncated preparation time, so that's going to give us, like, again, Navy, who has the more unconventional offense, at least nowadays. And the other thing I would look out for is which team is able to win those third and longs, or, you know, for Navy, I see anything over 3rd and 4 is a third and long, but those third and longs are going to be everything. Because obviously Navy wants to play a keep-away game by possessing the ball all the time. He wants to possess the ball as well. So winning the third down percentage game is going to be a big thing. Then I think both teams to establish the run. I think the team that is getting 4 yards or more on first down consistently wins this game. I will have more previews as the season continues.